Welcome back to the Collegiate Star League, the home of collegiate esports, brought to you by our sponsors Twitch and Asus. We are in the second map in the round of 8 between SJSU and UT Austin, where the winner will move on to the semifinals. SJSU won the first map in convincing fashion, boasting a 16-3 scoreline on Mirage, and UT Austin responding in kind by picking Inferno for their second map. My name is William What's Wrong Zhang, and today I'm joined by Joey J Zilk Zilk. Joey, what are your thoughts on these two teams coming into the second map?
Yeah, we've actually got to see both these teams play on Inferno, and for me it was San Jose State's T side that really impressed me. They have a lot of aggressive executes. They're really good at taking app controls in the top bracket, and I think that's going to be the biggest point of contention for University of Texas Austin. They're going to have to make sure they retain that mid control. Don't allow San Jose State to bully them at the top of mid, and as long as they can use their utilities and draw them out, force San Jose State to make really late pushes. That's really going to be their key on Inferno, is just delaying that aggression from San Jose State.
Yeah, it looks like Texas, they won that knife round, so they're going to choose that CT side, as so many teams do. And Inferno, kind of like Overpass that we saw with USC versus UMN, it's very CT-sided. We are expecting a 9-6, 10-5 kind of score line. Once it gets to the 11-4 territory, that's kind of, that's in deep CT territory, especially with the meta kind of shifting a little bit more T-sided. But SJSU, I think, honestly, they're kind of happy to start T-side.
Yeah, I agree. This is their favorite side. They really can. I wouldn't be surprised to see them get 6 or 7 rounds when it all comes down to it. That really, pistol rounds going to be a huge consideration for them. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. They just take app control so effectively. They clear all the really annoying positions that the CTs can abuse and allow themselves to just trade out onto a site. And but they're also good at keeping them questioning. So there's still a player lurking at the back of mid, watching Banana, make sure there's no rotate coming into play, make sure they don't get flanked, but this timing's just a little bit off, and now the CTs are actually going to walk up Banana. They might get this timing. It looks like it's going to be just slightly off to catch this T's as they wrap around our side, so this is where CSGO timings can bite you in the ass, and now they're going to fall back right into the hands of Asum. He finds a double USP shot, looking for more, and now they're going to fall back. They have all the information, completely contain the terrorists now. And San Jose State, they're stuck between a rock and hard place.
Yep, and C-Dub and Magnus, they're going to be all by themselves. We've seen C-Dub go huge, but nope, Rupo, he's going to rip his head off. And so that's going to be a clean pistol round. Texas winning the pistol. So that's obviously the first key to having a good start, but they have to make sure that they don't get anti-ecoed on this round when SJSU forces up.
Yeah, and San Jose State, they did a really good job at taking that top bracket area, and their biggest downfall was trying to fall back towards B. And had that lurker played a little bit more passive and just trained himself on that lower banana area, he might have been able to stop the CT aggression. Wouldn't have put themselves in that situation, but they all committed as a team. They wanted to be able to trade out on that A push, and, well, falling back really just hurt them in that area. And now they're actually stuck at Banana as well, so they will fall back, not allow too much aggression out of the Longhorns. But they actually did spot mid, and one of the T's will be spotted, so Condog, he'll just fall back towards the porch area, play this crossfire setup. There's no reason to be over-aggressive in this situation. No, don't want to feed easy kills to the Tech-9 players.
Yeah, SJSU actually did a very good job baiting out all the utilities. So you can see no smokes from Texas, and it's 50 seconds left. So you only have a couple flashes and 1 HE, and that's about it. So SJSU, once they actually charge into B site, I think they're going to have a pretty good time. Yeah, they're just going to walk contact this. So they're going to be up so far up when they actually hit it. So with this walk contact, Texas, they actually have no idea. Look how close they are. There's the contact, and everyone's just going to swing out wide. The B site, it can be overwhelmed, but Otter holding that site down.
Armon with the double kill in the end, actually. So he's going to actually open up the site. He has the bomb, but he's too afraid to recover it, and, well, he might be getting it just in time, able to plant safely behind the fountain. Both players coming from CT, so they're actually in a great position. A great setup. C-Dub going for the mad spray with the Deagle. Can't find it. It's Armon. He's looking for the 4K this round. Can he find more? He has a FAMAS. He's darting around the fountain, but it's going to be Fruit Bowl that wins the 1v1. And really close round for UT Austin. So that walk-up strat almost working extremely well for them. And because there was no rotate from UT, all they had to worry about were the 2 players on site. And that was without a smoke as well. So really good round for SJSU. Got a lot more than they really should have expected to. Yeah,
nevertheless, victory for SJSU. I'm sure they are salty about not winning that round. And look at that force buy. Jesus. They just said, screw it. We're just going to straight up force buy behind this. So they have 2 AKs, a Galil, and I think Magnus is the person that dropped another AK for somebody. So he's just going to be on a Glock. Oh, yeah, he has a Deagle now. But, yeah, he's the one who bit the bullet to give that AK towards Mish. Oh, there goes that entry with that force buy. SJSU really manning up here.
Yeah, this is all confidence right now. They know how good their T side is on this map, and if they can break this money super early and win, just drop all these rifles right off the bat, force UT Austin into a save immediately, that'll be huge and allow them to start stacking rounds back to back. But it's gonna be ASIM, even it out, gets the pick from Carr, falls back. Great play by him. He is the anchor at B, so any more aggression and you'd be overcommitting. But they're going to walk out Arch, do that contact play. They've done this before. Nice shoulder peek by C-Dub to bait out the shots. And now it's going to force the Arch player to fall back. Going for the pre-fire, but perfect bait setup. Condog on the other side is going to be able to find a kill. And now it's Antoine aggressing. He's going to try and push. Finds the spray down onto the player in pit. And still a man advantage, but nice healthy HP advantage, especially as Otter finds that pick.
Yeah, but it is a 2v2 and Mish, he equalizes, now brings it back to a 2v1. It's ASIM, he is in the clutch situation, and again, this is the guy we've been talking about on that Texas side. He is capable, he finds a smoke, and he has a kit, so this is very doable. He's just going to creep up, he's going to look to see if SJSU is going to overextend, but they are not, because they know how to play their crossfires, and Mish, he capitalizes. And SJSU, they win up that force buy round, and it looks like Texas Longhorns, they actually might be on double eco territory.
Yeah, as long as they don't commit to a buy here, they should be able to get some rifles down, but it's going to be lacking a lot of utility. And most importantly, you need to stall these SJSU pushes as long as possible. Force them to push through a smoke. It saves some Molotovs, and not allow them to get so much map control early round, but they're doing such a good job at forcing out the utilities from UT Austin that they have so much time to work with at the end of the round, and I think that's going to be the defining characteristic of this game. Who can stall utilities more, and Inferno's definitely one of those maps of having a really good team play when it comes to defense.
Yeah, what's interesting is out of the deep map pools that a lot of these teams have, SJSU's probably weakest map would be Inferno. I think if they chose to play maps, they'd probably avoid Overpass and Inferno. They prefer Dust 2 Cache and a more open maps. So, going into Inferno and having this strong start, I think it bodes well with SJSU.
Yeah, ASIM finding the pick with the P250. That's all he's going to be able to get, and B-site completely opened up. So. Looking like another clean round for San Jose State. UT Austin just going to try and find some exits. Not a whole lot to work with, and yeah, they have full map control right now. San Jose State have all the information. Armon in kind of a risky angle, but AK-47 is going to win that every day of the week. But Balto getting 1 kill as he fades away. Definitely not bad. Dropping 2 rifles on San Jose State. Starting to whittle that away slowly. But it's definitely just a small, little silver lining to look at, and you might have called it on as far as that double eco goes, because getting that back-to-back win and loss is going to reset your money greatly, and the fact that they didn't have any money to save in the first place, fully investing in the rifles on round 3 is going to force that double eco, and they're going to have to go huge right now. But look at this setup out of San Jose State, just waiting for it, falling into the blender, C-Dub with the triple, pulling out the Glock, looking for a 4K. He's going to molly off, but Mish says, no need, my friends. You save $600 grenade. I go in and I kill him. And Simple cleanup. So, hey, here comes the op. Balto.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why is Balto opping? Actually, that was kind of questionable to me, but he is the he's actually a main rifler, so
Yeah.
that would have surprised me.
On a map like Inferno, money control is probably one of the most important things. So, I mean, you could see the double save coming in. Oh, Otter, he's actually looking for this first pick here. And he's going to peek down the arches, gets that first pick, and falls back. Very nice peek. I love that peek myself. And Otter getting that opening pick and just falling back. But anyways, like I was saying, you have the money control is just so important. So if you have like $4,000, force buying is super risky as a CT because you're not going to have any smokes, any utilities, any Molotovs to really hold down the push. So double eco I think was the right call in my opinion. And then you're going to see a lot of terrorists not by the op. So you're going to see oppers often just like run with AKs just because the ops take away so many resources on your T side.
Yeah, I think the longer Otter can be successful and carry this op into the next round, the harder it's going to get for San Jose State, because they're the kings of baiting out utilities early round, and still 5 sets of flashes across the board. This A site could definitely have some nice defense coming into it, but it's going to be down to Fruit Bowl. He's playing a very lucrative position, finds the first spray down, switches out for the AK, and it's actually been Condog dropping the other player, so this A push just getting stopped in its tracks, and Mish can't find nothing.
Wow.
And nice hold. Yeah, Condog playing that very aggressive pit position, going for those aim duels. They had the man advantage, and yeah, definitely a turnaround for UT Austin.
Yeah, that was actually a perfect round. That's exactly what Texas needed. They need to start building. They can't just win. They need to build up an economy. So if they don't, if they're winning but then they're scraping by, then you could see another double eco kind of round, and that's gonna be devastating. So it was absolutely crucial that they actually win with all 5 players alive.
Yeah, especially on a map like Inferno. If you don't build up that CT economy, it's very tough. And you'll see teams a lot of the time, if they build it up early on the T side, they'll just start running away with it and maybe get 6, 7, 8 rounds on the T side. And that's kind of what San Jose hoped for. They hope to start that bulldozer and never let it stop. So the fact that UT Austin is putting up a wall early game might be a little sign for SJSU.
Yeah, it looks like SJSU, they want to hit up this A side again, so let's see what they have in store for us. It looks like a set execute. That's very interesting. They've actually worked on Inferno. So smoke up on the right side, smoking, I believe, arches and library, so they're going to go on the wrap here. And Balta with a nice pop flash gets 2. And Condog, yeah, huge defense. Condog was actually boosted up over that smoke, so massive round coming in from Texas. Texas with a nice hold. It looks like they practiced some Inferno themselves. Obviously, this is Texas's pick, and they are looking solid so far.
Yeah, that one flash pretty much set the round. C-Dub was fully blind, and from there it just fell apart. Grabbing the double kill before going down. Like you said, there's the boost above the smoke as well that just gave so many options for UT. Even if shit was going wrong, they had a nice setup for it. So great crossfire, and they're going to do the exact same thing. This time a little bit faster, just pushing straight through the smoke. Flashes out. They're actually getting the top of the bracket extremely fast, forcing the CTs onto site, and they're actually cornered. Tech 9 sprays coming into play, but Condog with the triple spray down, stopping that in its place, and the Fruit Bowl Condog full house. Nice hold from them. Yeah, Condog, they were even pinned on site. That was an easy shot for the Tech 9, but spray AK greater than Tech 9 no armor. So well played by him, but in that situation you can't miss a shot.
I see. This is very interesting because SJSU is purposely going on A because they realize that ASEM and Otter are playing B. And again, we've talked up ASEM and Otter to be the 2 hard carries on this team. And since they're playing B, SJSU was just thinking, hey, let's just hit up A. Like that's where their weaker players are. And it hasn't worked out. Condog came out huge.
Go there. They actually get ASEM, so that's a huge kill. And now it's going to force a rotate 2 players now towards the B, and it's an even split. So that one opening could definitely net them this A site if they play their cards right, but they're going to have to make a play relatively soon, and they seem pretty content with just going for picks, holding off for UT to make a mistake, and waiting for some sort of smoke, but they're not really baiting it out right now, so it's not really looking good right now for SJSU, and Otter, on the other hand, finding that op pick, so players just going for individual plays, and if they're not set up for trades, this isn't going to go well.
Yeah, Condog, he's been that player who's been critical for this A site. He's still buying time, and you can see the rotations coming in. So you have 3 players around the A site, and Otter, he takes that first pick. Rufo chimes in, and now Antoine is by himself. And yeah, you could see maybe SJSU, like I said before, their weaker maps are like Inferno, kind of Overpass, like those kind of like maps, and you could see why they're weaker on a map like Inferno. They don't have that same kind of confidence. Maybe they're a little bit more clueless when it comes to this map here.
Yeah, they used to have this smoke execute, which was the original Fnatic smoke. Like, okay, Armon, okay, I see you. Finding that first entry, punishing the mid player. Now they're just going to aggress towards B, but Balto and Asim finding these individual kills, perfect hold from them. Molotov to go in front of the smoke as well, pretty much spelt doom for the team. So, funnily enough, Armon found the kill at mid, and they still committed to that B push. But I was gonna say before, is San Jose State would go for the original like Fnatic B plant strat, where they just smoked right in front of Fountain, plant the bomb, and just played from banana. And I think they do that against lower teams that they feel confident against, but the fact that they really respect these B players is why I'm guessing they're not pulling out these strats that they've used in the past.
Yeah, so 7-3 Texas advantage here. Texas looking like they have some life in them. And SJSU, they whip out the op here. So I said before that, on Terra side, you don't really pull out the op unless you really start going down and you don't have an answer. And that's exactly what's going on with SJSU. They lost 5 rounds in a row. They're saying, hey, we need some opening picks here. So Antoine, he's going to pick up the op. Actually, the op runs around on SJSU side. You see guys like Armon picking it up too. Antoine actually tagging up Asim very nicely over towards that B site. But then again, favoring that A site here.
Yeah, I like this play, though. They're actually forcing the CTs back. Otter gets stuck a bit, but he's in a great position to hold this as well. So they're going to need some nice smokes onto truck side if they want to contest against Otter. And it's very cool to me that Austin doesn't over-rotate in these situations, even though they have a lot of information and hear these footsteps, but it's actually SJSU slowing down. That's causing the little uneasiness, and for good reason. They do love to do these fakes, put a lot of pressure on one side, and it's going to be Mish that's trying to sell it. He's actually going to wrap around through Arch, maybe able to find a rotate, and it's going to be a tight battle between him and Asim, who actually boosts up, and yeah, he might get caught off in the back, but it's actually Mish going to be here from Library. He's looking for more than just one. He finds the first kill. He's looking for a second spray down. Nice kills by Mish, and now here comes the B take. Also, though, with the double killing, Antoine getting the trade with the Glock.
No time.
There is no time for the plant, and that's going to be the round for the Texas Longhorns. 8-3 in their favor, and what was a really nice idea came down to...
What?
He just lost an op.
Why would he do that?
Plant
I know,
money.
okay.
Okay, so I'm good friends with Next Gen Easy, and he's like the former IGL of that team, and he was telling me, there are some players on this team that can aim, that have serious, like they have laser beam aim, but then sometimes not the best brain, and I guess you could kind of see it right there. I have no idea why you would do something like that, especially when you know that the guy is in construction. Just literally gave away $5,000 worth of gear for a $300 bomb plan.
Yeah, definitely starting to see some of that tilt come out of San Jose State right now. Even Mish, he was like trying to find a pick early round, took an engagement with the Arch player. Obviously, didn't get too punished for it, but This is just a map where San Jose State have to have individual feats, and it's kind of reminiscent of the overpass map earlier tonight, where Minnesota they had to do something huge individually, and they couldn't come to. There was a couple individual plays, and you called the score exactly right. Might I remind the stream? But that's neither here nor there. Here comes the fast, aggressive play by SJSU. They managed to keep all their players alive, but there's still 2 Molotovs, actually, from the B players, so that's going to be really important to the retake. Even if San Jose find this, they're still going to have tons to work with UT Austin, but Armon actually gets that first entry, and they're just going to have to all-out pug onto this site. They have 20 seconds left. Magnus can't even get the plant. Frugal staying alive here in pit, but finally gets traded by C-Dub, so here's the site taken up. Otter with the no-scope. Insane shot by him. He's looking for more, but it's going to be Mish ripping off his head, and that's going to call a save for Asim, but he's still aggressing. You know what? They have so much money, there's no reason not to go for it. So he's feeling confident. He's in retake mode, looking for the first spray. It's going to be Antoine looking for information, falls back, smartly so, and yeah, now Asim, all he can look for is some exit picks. Looking for the pre-fire there towards mid, but that's all he's going to get, and he's going to get chased down, finds the first pig. Oh, nice second shot out of Asim. Last bullet, no problem. And that's actually terrible for SJSU.
Another critical mistake from SJSU. I don't know why they were hunting down those guns when they have no money themselves. Look at their economy. They're broke. So for some reason, they decide to chase. They lose all their guns. Now they don't have utility. And Asim lives in the end. So SJSU, they are looking at pretty garbage money here. Looking at pure entries. It's not, this round is not looking good. If they lose this round, SJSU, they are gonna get hard reset, and they're gonna go into the second half down almost like 10-5, 11-4.
Yeah, they do force behind it, so potential for something, but it's Antoine with the scout. Tried to find something towards B. He's going to go for the pick at CT. Spots it. Nice tag onto Balto, and he's looking for more, but Balto very intelligently falling back, just going to smoke off Banana. And burning that one smoke early, I don't think is going to be enough. If they want to try and take this B, they're going to have to put a little bit more aggression. So it's Antoine spamming through the smoke, keeping you two on the feet, but it's Condog from the port side, finding that kill into apartments, and he's going to fall back to pit as well. So this is just a stronghold out of UT. And I can't see San Jose State winning this round.
Yeah, San Jose State, they have to have some kind of magic happen. C-Dubs, he did drop that AK, so if they could retrieve it, maybe that's another weapon. But, I mean, Texas, this is their map pick, and they look very prepared on this. And on the other hand, SJSU, they really don't play this map at all. When we play them at LAN, this was the map they vetoed, so you could kind of see that coming in. SJSU, they are going to hit onto this B site here. There's only 20 seconds left. Nice counter flashes. That's going to buy them so much time. But Antoine with a nice scout shot onto the man spools. But only 13 seconds left. Again, nice counter mollies coming in. And Asim and Otter comes in too. Nice kills coming in from Magnus though. So now it's a 2v2 situation. This is still doable, but the HP from SJSU, they're looking really low.
Rupel fast around from Garden. He's going to actually Molotov new box, and this is going to be huge right now. Magnus, he's going to have to peek. No one's CT to actually connect with that, so Rupel and Condog both coming from the same angle. Might be a huge mistake, but nice grenade. That's going to win the round. Antoine gets pre-fired in the end, and they're actually trying to locate the bomb. Thankfully, they both have a kit, so it's not going to be a problem for them. And yeah, we're actually really close round for UT, all things considered. Definitely some nice individual shots there at a... Was that... Who was there scouting? Was that Mish?
That was Antoine.
Antoine.
But
Antoine has not been showing up, but that round he did probably like 250 damage with the scout.
Yeah, but SJSU, they got hard reset, and now they're just going to force up. They're just going to armor tech. Texas with a 9-4 lead, very likely to have an 11-4 half here if they just have this hold from SJSU, and that seems likely at this point because SJSU, they don't have an answer. All their answers have been entry, rip off heads. Otherwise, they don't really seem to have their T side ready for Inferno.
Yeah, and look how lost they are. Even early round, they're just running around trying to spam and pre-fire and catch UT Austin off guard, but they're countering SJSU style perfectly. Like, just don't take aim battles. just make them come to you, and you'll always be set up. You'll always have a teammate ready to trade you out. Even if things go wrong, even if they out-aim you in the early round, you're going to still clean up in the end and use your utilities better. But Armon finding a kill. Nice entry onto the site, and actually the first Oranges player not able to do anything, so Magnus thankfully dropped down to 7 HP. That's going to leave him in a decent position, and running into the Molotov, Antoine, losing 30 HP in the meanwhile. But this is going to be a double setup towards Dark. Definitely a gamble that can pay off. It's a very unexpected play, and we've seen it been successful in the past here at CSL, so can't leave it past the Magnum, just biding his time, all 3 coming from Garden, and this is going to be huge for them.
Yeah, 3 Garden, that's kind of odd, but you have 2 Emo, and now Armon, he has to peek out wide. They're going to stick it, he's going to stick it, and he gets the defuse! Armon coming in with the 4K, but the defuse coming in. Nice cover from his teammates, and Armon unable to get the kill in time. So that's going to be a 10-4 half for Texas. Man, Texas.
All right, that was still a sexy round out of San Jose State. You have to give them that. They were down a man, double stack in Dark. That strat almost worked again. That would have been our 2nd time in CSL, man, where that strat works. And it is so disheartening when it does, but sticking the bomb like a G, UT Austin, they're going to get that round. Here comes that fast play. This is what San Jose State has been very effective at. If they can get this bracket control, they usually find the pick, and there's Mish trading out Condog. They need to aggress fast behind this because UT Austin, they're on the rotate.
Oh yeah, there's already 3 players on the site, so this is going to be 3v3 Counter-Strike, and that's always very difficult to do. You have Armon, he's going to be holding the angle. Actually, Antoine gets flanked in from the back. Otter playing that so smart. He just gives up. Moto, he says, screw it. We'll just play for the retake. It's 2v4. Very smart play coming in from UT. Where was this UT on Mirage? Clearly, Inferno is their map choice. First off, SJSU, they fake it. That was the right call. But get nothing out of it. 11-4 half. That's a massive half coming in from Texas.
Yeah, it looks like this is definitely their strong suit. Maps that reward a little bit more passive play and a lot more of those crossfire setups. Smaller, narrow halls, and Inferno is one of those maps that can be extremely frustrating when you don't have an organized T-side. And, well, perhaps UT Austin might have to feel the wrath of an unorganized T-side themselves. But if their T-side reflects anything like their CT play, I definitely expect them to clean this up. But again, it's Inferno, CT-sided map. Fruitball just running right out, and it's going to be Asum actually dropping the Arch player. Fruitball has no fear, just entry fragging like a madman, looking for the spray, able to get it. But it's still a one-man's advantage for them. SJSU coming from the rotate, C-Dub able to even it out with the USPs, looking for more on the pit player. Going for the spam, trying to pre-fire with the Glock now, and it's going to be up to Magnus. He has to find a kill from the Moto. He's looking for the spray. He's trying to tap, but he can't do anything with the USP, and it's actually going to be C-Dub on the flank finding it. So it's SJSU now, up a man, up and 2 men now, and it's all on Condog from the pit. Really hard situation for him, and it looks like he's going to get knifed, but C-Dub showing mercy for his fellow opponent in that situation, and SJSU grabbing that pistol, man. This could be a much closer game than maybe we anticipated.
Yeah, so, I mean, 11-4 half is obviously a monster half for Texas. I mean, that's the scoreline you don't even see in pro game Infernos anymore. Like, you see so many teams getting a lot of T-side rounds now, so it's almost like 8-7. It's pretty even. I know that sounds ridiculous, but, I mean, if you actually look at, like these pro games, you see a lot more T-sided affairs in Inferno, but SJSU, I'm not going to count them out because they are fundamentally a sound team.
Yeah, you really can't, especially when they individually across the board, they're extremely talented, and you put them in any 1vx situation, and I have faith in any of those players coming out big. And Armon going to find the second spray for the round, so nice cleanup in the end. San Jose State not losing the infamous 4-spy round, and I believe. Oh wait, UT Austin. I don't think they bought armor because they got the plan, and I think they want to go for AKs. So yeah, they only bought pistols, no armor. So not going against a force buy, but rather now they're going against that full buy, quote unquote, at a UT. AKs, 3 sets of smokes, 5 flashes, not a ton of grenades to work with, but still a very salvageable round for them.
Yeah, this is the very popular thing to do. Either you get the bomb plant and you force buy that second round, or you save and buy AKs. And Condog, he's just gonna run right through. Maybe not catching the memo with the rest of his team. I mean, once the molly came out, the whole team was like, "Whoa, hey, abort mission." He was just like, "Nope, no abort, no bait, no stop," and he just went out and died for free. So that player is gonna get a free AK upgrade from his FAMAS, and now it's going to be a 4v5 Counter-Strike with limited utilities on the T side.
Yeah, we can't see those kind of mistakes. I know it's early in the game and they feel like they're up, but if you continue down that path, it can get extremely dark. And as optimistic as I want to be for UT Austin and see this third map, that's definitely a telltale sign. So. Hopefully they get their act together in the coming bye round. Still not down and out, only down 1 man. But it is a triple setup towards this. And then look at this fast aim battle.
Wow.
Mish just outright catches Asim off guard. It's going to be Antoine. Nice crossfire setup out of them. And, well, it's actually Otter. He can salvage it, but no more for him. He's out. And, yeah, SJSU. 1 round at a time. They're now going to go against another eco out of UT Austin, which is essentially only 3 rounds behind. So closing that gap slowly but surely.
Yeah, and that's another thing about these bomb plant, pistol round bomb plants. So if you're T and you get that pistol round bomb plant down, and you lose that round, a lot of teams save that second round and so that they could buy the third round, right? But if you do that, you're actually very limited on utilities, and very often the CTs actually win that round despite having SMGs because they just play really tight corners. They play quote-unquote gay, right? I mean, the gay corners. And
yeah, in a non-derogatory way.
Right. In Counter-Strike terms.
Channeling the gamer culture. But yeah, look at this aggressive play out of SJSU, just pushing down mid, getting all the information. Now the T's are completely pinned in banana. So sick play by Antoine and I believe that was Mish. Yeah,
what is
so
this
both of them
smoke?
Pushing down mid and... This is an NA smoke. I would like to have you know.
Okay. No. Do you see that smoke bug? Is that just me?
Yeah, it must be you.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about the gap in banana, but
No.
Oh, okay. Could you see through? Oh, okay. I saw it. Yeah, the smoke in banana, like near sandbag, where you could kind of see through it.
Yeah, no, there was a smoke. Never mind. Okay, it's just a smoke bug, I guess. It's gonna be.
I want to know now.
Okay, there was a smoke. You know, like when you have it was like on the roof, but then I think both players were seeing each other, but they didn't see each other. Like they literally looked at each other and they didn't do anything. So
Okay.
I just figured maybe it was like a smoke bug or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was probably some server side thing, right? Like, if some tick gets off, then sometimes you'll see something that the players don't, and vice versa. I've seen that before in pro games, but I was just curious. But yeah, here comes another full buy out of the Texas Longhorns. UT Austin, they're in a situation to start to bring this back. Before things get too out of hand for San Jose State, they have quite the hefty sum built up. And it's gonna definitely take a lot of coordination, like we saw on their CT side. But I can't count them out. 11-4 was a very convincing CT, but we haven't seen anything out yet on the offense.
Yeah, already a 4-0 start, and SJSU, they have Mish. Look at him; he's just stuck with the MP9 again. He's gonna play. He's gonna play very annoying, I guess you could say, playing extremely close with that. And MP9 is an extremely effective weapon when you play up close, with its fast fire rate. Texas Longhorns still with full utilities, with 50 seconds left on the clock, but SJSU, they're doing pretty well on their utilities too. And Mish, again, he gets that kill. Just falls back.
Getting scared for my boys right now. It's well, actually, my real boys are San Jose State, but going with my prediction, it's kind of hoping to see that third map. At least get some, some nice Counter-Strike going out, a little back and forth. And as much as it still isn't down and out, Austin hasn't shown anything to me to convince me that this T side is anything worthwhile. And Armon, from the spool, peeks out, falls back, finds a pick, and now it's a 2-man advantage. Mish just pushes through the smoke. Talk about annoying. And he gets another kill for his work there, but it was a 2-man advantage. Still is. Actually going to get traded out by Balto, and yeah, that is the round with the time running out. So nice play by SJSU. They're just like saving the utilities, doing really what UT Austin could have done a little bit more effectively in the early half against San Jose State. They're just stalling out those utilities and forcing Austin to make some sort of aggressive play through a smoke and through mollies and against all these counter flashes. So really good holds, and look at this: 5 mollies, 5 smokes. This is how we should have saw UT Austin playing Inferno in the early half.
Yeah. Oh, Asen with a nice pick onto Mish. Mish actually playing way too aggressive. He's been playing aggressive every single round, and finally they read him. And it looks like Armand, he's just gonna smoke this up on the B side and rotate towards A. I think they want to gamble that it's gonna be an A hit. But obviously, we as casters know that Texas, they want to hit this B site, so it's gonna be all up to Magnus.
Yeah, smoke's coming in. That's gonna block Armand off as well. Actually, they are delaying just a bit, and giving this time for Armand to get so close can definitely allow him for a play, and especially if he wraps around construction, he's gonna be perfectly set up to assist Magnus. But the silence is actually making him question this, and the lurker on Asim, he's just drawing out the attention towards A. As long as he doesn't go down too early, and it's actually going to be this trade-out fast brawl on the B site. Armand, he's going to have to go huge. He's looking for the first spray, finds it, backs off towards construction, evens out for his team, allows them to be in a nice situation for a retake. But bomb only just going down. This is only going to benefit SJSU further.
Yeah, very smart play from Armand. He just gets the pick and then doesn't try to make a hero play. He just falls back for the retake. Armand with a nice kill again. Now 2v3. There's full utilities. There comes the mollies. Oh, mauling him out. That's just such smart play right there. 3v1 retake. Asim has no utilities at all. Unless he gets a miracle kill, he's not going to be able to do this. And yeah, he is not going to be able to. So SJSU, 6 rounds in a row, coming back.
Not like this. Not like this, UT Austin. I believed in you. You were the chosen one.
Now Texas, thankfully with that plant, they are going to be able to get a really good buy coming in here. They have 5 smokes, multiple flashes coming in. But the problem is SJSU, their economy is looking great as well. So even if Texas Longhorns, they take 1 round, SJSU, they have the chance to completely reset the Texas team the next round. So Texas, they have a long road ahead now. Another entry.
Mish. Look at that aggression every round. This man is
punished.
Yeah, he's extremely confident. Hopefully this will be the last time he does this. Really putting his team in unnecessary disadvantages, especially when they're clearly in a favorable position. And that can be the time where a lot of people want to take those aggressive plays. But when you know a team's just playing defaults, this is and just playing extremely slow, trying to wait for some sort of push, that's when you just settle down and fall back and force UT Austin to make a play. But in this case, Mish, he does go down early, so this will allow that bracket control out to Austin. They're going to wrap around through Arch, and it's Asim this time in the aggressive play, so not playing the lurk role. He wants to go for the entry picks, but he actually can't find that spray, and Antoine's going to be able to fall back to sight, albeit he's a bit lit. Finally get trained out by Otter, and looking for the spray. Can't finish off the pit player. It's going to be Fruit Bowl in the end, and UT Austin finally in a favorable situation, but tons of money on SJSU. They're definitely going for this. Armand.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, they're coming from the exact same side, and they have a lot of money, so I think they're going to be confident. But yeah, like you said, it would be smarter just to save this and give yourself as many rounds as possible before saving. You've already built up this large of a bank.
If anything, they could have gone for like exits. So you're hurting their economy. So like if you're in this situation with SJSU, you have a lot of money, and you know that they're gonna be hard reset. I guess not hard reset, but you know they've been spending every single dollar, and you want to go for exits. Maybe take 2 guns out of the way, so that you have the chance for that hard reset. But SJSU choosing to save, that's obviously the right call. And Texas, they have to be very careful. They've finally got their first round in 7 tries, but they have to be careful not to get hard reset by losing this round.
Yeah, definitely a lot on the line for them, and that's their only first round on T side, so they really need to get those consecutive rounds. Maybe they found that opening on Arch. They'll draw out the attention, put a lot of pressure at the top of bracket, really force SJSU to fall back towards site. And it was the fact that Antoine wasn't able to find more than just the one kill before falling back. That kind of opened it up completely. Forced the pit player to fall back, and there's another entry. Mish, he just keeps going down. He's definitely tilted continuously trying to find those early picks for the team. When in actuality, he really needs to just play passive right now and compose himself. In the words of my friend Snugs, just let the action come to you. Because sometimes that's all you need in Counter-Strike. Just let them come to you and you'll get even more kills. So, frankly, SJSU able to get even out this situation, but they really shouldn't be needing to make these plays at all. But thankfully, they do have the right setup. 2 towards B, nice crossfire, and this flash is perfect. They're both going to be stalled. 35 seconds on the clock, and both CTs are actually from construction. One's going to fall back. They want to make sure there's no wrap coming into play, and they're essentially going to allow this bomb plant. But UT Austin, they're just so thorough in checking all these corners. This smoke might fade by the time they get this plant down.
Yeah, Armon is so aware. He realizes that there was a flank coming in. Condog, was that through smoke?
Yeah, no, he just pushed right as it faded and just got a nice flick shot. Yeah, CT's playing a little too aggressive. But nice reactions out of Condog, and they're both going to stack here towards construction. This is a nice little bait and switch play. Could be hard to read. So many angles to check for SJSU, and they're being thorough. Not a lot of time to work with. Both have a kit, and this flashbang could actually stop this entire push from construction, especially as they clear it out. Armon, he's going to find one kill. Antoine, he's going to have to stick this defuse, but no time left. He's just going to have to run away. And, yeah, he would have had to stick that defuse right away. I don't know how. Just CSGO things, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes that construction, like, would block so much damage, and you'd be surprised what you can survive in there. It's kind of weird.
I think the damage should go all the way through.
It doesn't, though.
But
I watched an Anders video, like, 2 years ago, and I assumed they'd fixed it by now, but nope. There's some weird hitboxes inside there that block damage from the bomb explosion. So, go figure.
Well, both teams now with full buys, very beautiful buys, down to their last dollars. And Texas Longhorn with the lead, 13-10. So this round is probably one of the most important rounds in the game here. Whoever loses is going to be back on scraps. And Texas just playing their defaults.
Yeah, I'm definitely impressed by their ability to mix this up in the late game. Back was against the wall, lost those consecutive 6 rounds to San Jose State. Went for the A push, wrapped around Arch, and then, on the contrary, got that 3v3 and went for that B execute against 2 CTs. So a little bit of fear coming out of San Jose State, but Mish not going down early in the round, and this might be a good sign right now for San Jose State. Yeah, now he's going to get himself a pick. Patience paying dividends right now, and late smoke coming out as well, so that's going to cancel this B push. They were ready to, they were literally on the precipice, just about to push through, and that's going to get kiboshed immediately. So UT Austin, they're forced to fall back into this stack towards A. 3 men still biding their time. They have no reason to even need to rotate. There was no sign of a B aggression, so they're going to fall right into this crossfire. Mish, he's in a great position on balcony. He can fire some shots and fall back. Flash, not going to do him any good, but he's still in such a great position. Finds the first spray, looking for more. He's still on balcony, finally dropping down, and that's going to be the round for San Jose State. So 11-13, and if they continue this passive play, I could definitely see them getting that 16-13, 16-14 in the end.
Yeah, SJSU actually lived with all 5 players. Again, very crucial that that happens. Texas Longhorns, they might be in, again, ugly double eco territory. Actually, no, I think they're going to force them next round, but I mean, they're not going to have the best gear coming in. So SJSU, this is another round for them where they could farm, and maybe Texas, if they get a bomb plant, that'll be a victory for them. This game is going to come down all the way to the wire.
Yeah, reminiscent of Mirage, and very well could go the full set. I actually like this apartment aggression. San Jose State really haven't done much to take app control, and therefore they're not going to expect this just complete waterfall out of Boiler. And it looks like they're actually able to get a trade, but it's C-Dub on the other hand, finding a double, and Mish getting 2 before going down, switching to his pistol in the end. So it looked like they were actually in a great setup to find those 2 picks, but nice stronghold out of SJSU, and We're not going to lose to no eco, so coming back, lost the 2 to UT Austin, but they're starting to build that momentum again, and they have a ton of money as well, so it's going to take more than just 2 rounds out of UT Austin to break this economy. They're going to have to fight against a full buy the rest of the game.
Yeah, Austin is actually on a do or die. If they lose this, the game is going to be tied, and then they're going to be on an eco, and which means SJSU, they're going to be ahead for the first time in the game. And Texas, they really need this. They really need this round bad. If they lose this, it's going to be very difficult for them.
Yeah, and look how afraid they're playing right now. Just holding off the mid. No one really playing alt. It's Condog just slowly clearing, but they have to be aware that San Jose State has not played apartments once this entire game. It's been Mish trying to aggress in there. He's tried to cross over, but continuously getting punished at mid. So, in fact, I don't think any San Jose State player has been in apps on the CT side. So, interesting that they just give it up. And it's this passive play style out of San Jose State that's probably going to pay off in the end. If they win this, it's just due to this patience. And no longer we're seeing Mish go for those aggressive plays, pushing them down a man. And don't mean to put you on blast, but obviously going down a man on CT side Inferno can be really detrimental. So they're holding their ground. Molotov's coming out. This is perfect, but nice smoke to cancel it. And here comes the aggressive play. Armon actually going down, only getting 1, but it's Magnus. Finds the double spray down. He's looking for more, and he finds a third. M4A4 paying off right now. And it's going to be down to Asem. He finds a double kill, actually. So a little bit of a cocky play out of SJSU, but bombs down, only 12 seconds on the clock. And Asem, he's going to have an individual feat right now. It really doesn't need to get peaked right now by Armon. No time on the clock. That's another round for SJSU, and as you called it, this will be either a full save or a force buy at this point out of UT Austin.
They're going to try to hunt him down. Nope. Okay, they're not going to be able to. So Texas, let's see what they do. They're completely broke. If they do force buy, it's just going to be armor techs with smokes, and it's going to be a fast play, but I don't think they will. Yeah, so they are going to choose to save instead. I think that is the right call, and SGSU, they are rolling in the bank. And it's
in the deep.
Yeah, it's.
Is that the lyrics?
I don't listen to Adele. Yeah, I'm not. I'm
hipster too. I only listen to pop music on the radio when I drive my mom's minivan. Good times.
Okay, I listen to Adele because my girlfriend listens to her. But Asem, nice entry.
Yeah, that's what we all say. Only listen to Justin Bieber because my little brother. I actually have an older brother that listens to Justin Bieber. Oddly enough. But yeah, let's see. Texas actually getting that entry on Mish again. Just want to smack him just a little bit. Mish, come on, dude. Let's relax. I know you want those eco frags, but it's okay. You're gonna win the round.
I mean, he's top fragging, but I think he's gotten entry on the CT side like 4 times already now. Like it's been kind of ridiculous how many times he's gotten entry.
Do you even stats, bro?
He is that kind of cocky player on that team. He's extremely cocky, so he wants to take these open duels. But
okay.
C-Dub, ooh, nice kill onto Antoine C-Dubs. He's gonna be in that pit area. He's gonna hold it down. Actually, a bomb plant for University of Texas, and that is a huge victory for them. Yeah,
they needed that. That's like literally a do or die plant, because that's the difference between AK-47s and some nice utility or full buy ops if you want them. Whatever the hell, you're rich as heck, so you can buy anything. Esports, gotta keep it PG, but it's gonna be Otter with the op this round, so. We'll see what he can do with it. I was actually expecting someone to drop him a Tech 9, but I think UT Austin is a little emotional right now. Understandably so, and it's gonna have to be Mish finding that pick. That's only fitting that he finally gets some revenge for that early aggression.
Mish is like a meme right now. He's just like, yeah, I hear ya. But what that Simpsons character? Willie hears ya. Willie just don't care. No, it's just peeking mid constantly. For him, it's either entry or get entryed. That's the life.
Yeah, the life of an entry frag or entry fragger just depends on the day. But yeah, up a man. CT side, they're also on the cusp of that match point. So here comes that aggression out of the Longhorns. They do have the top mid bracket area controlled, and well, if they can get flashed into Arch, but it's actually going to be Antoine with the op. Perfect angle out of him. He's going to be able to fall back to Library. I wonder if he's going to go for another pick. Yeah, full confidence out of this man. Actually whiffed that shot, and Balto's close to trade out, so a little bit of a over-aggression out of San Jose State, but man, she's still in sight. 30 seconds on the clock. It's going to be C-Dub actually chiming in from the pit. He's looking for more. Now it's all leaving it down to Mish, but he goes down, so that's actually a really nice take out of UT Austin. San Jose State been up a man this entire time, finally get evened out.
Yeah, 2v2 with a nice plant coming in. It's planted for pit. It's going to be up to Condog. But Armand and Magnus, they do have full utilities. They have mollies, they have flashes. Here come the utilities. And here comes the retake.
Both on the same side. Magnus, he finds the first kill, getting traded out. It's all down to Armand. He's looking for the spray, but he actually gets beat by Condog. In 14-14, we are going the full distance. UT Austin winning a round off the back of some individual play, and it was looking so strong. Just some over-aggression out of SJSU. We saw Antoine, he grabbed that pick towards Arch, tried to find another one, got a little greedy from Library, and he's going to get punished for it. So this is it. This is actually probably the game for both sides. Like, both of them are finally down to the last dollar.
This is the most important round of the game. I know I said that like 5 rounds ago, but this is it. Whoever wins this round is very likely going to win the next.
I agree. So oh my god, look at this abs aggression! No one has done it the entire game! C-Dub, you're a god. That was actually awesome. They literally just baited out 28 rounds just to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go apps now. Like, look how comfortable UT Austin were. They thought they had that spray. I think that was a one-way smoke by C-Dub as well, because he's missing one at the moment. So whether that was an intentional smoke, regardless, that small little gap allowed him to win the battle. Not one way, but a very nice angle for him to work with. And oh, man up for SJSU. We've seen him lose these situations before, but I think they're going to be playing a little bit more passive. Not overcommitting, I hope. I'd really hate them to see them lose from this type of situation, and this wrap could actually be really good. Condog, he's looking for the entry, but nice smoke off that HE's going to do a little bit of damage, and it's Otter going full aggro mode. Grupo losing a lot of damage in the meantime, but it's Condog actually winning that battle on the Mish. So much HP loss, though, here on the Longhorns, and they're going to wrap B, so this could be actually a really sick strat, but Armand and Magnus, they're prepared for it. They heard the entire thing. Nice communication out of SJSU, and this should ground it. Otter getting one. He has to pull off the 1v4. 15 seconds left, but they're completely surrounded on his location. Goes for the fake plant. He didn't have time to do that, and that's going to be the round. SJSU grabbing the first match point. And it's down to this, the Tech 9 buy of gods.
Oh, man. Texas, they look like they had it. They had 11 rounds on their CT side, and they just could not get these T side rounds in. So now they are on the cusp of defeat. SJSU looking strong. Let's see what they do. Is it going to be a fast play? Yeah, it's just going to be a full-on B rush. This is the Hail Mary for them. Fast smokes. Both smokes on CT. Smokes over spool. Flash is coming in. Look at the nade damage. Look at the molly damage. They're all going to burn.
What?
Barbecue. Oh, my God. What a way to end the game. A full-on barbecue.
How did that happen? I thought he smoked the molly. I was so confused.
You're invited to my party, man. You're invited to the SJSU party. They know what's up. They're from the Bay Area.
Let's go.
They've roasted barbecues before. Jesus Christ, I've never seen that before.
What just happened? That was nuts. Well, San Jose State convincingly taking it in a 2-0 fashion. Wow. I really thought we were going to go to a map 3 at some point there, but that just goes to show how powerful the CT side of Inferno is, and how powerful San Jose State is. You really can't take away from them. This wasn't just some map advantage they got handed to them. They clawed back from 11-4, won it in a 2-0 fashion. They will be going to the top 4 and playing USC. So this will be a nice matchup, a little regional matchup. We've seen them play before. They've obviously scrim against each other, maybe not as much as they scrimmed against you guys at UCLA, but it'll still be kind of, yeah, kind of a liquid CLG. You know, you kind of want both to win, but it'll be interesting. Regardless, that'll be it for the night, guys. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are always so loyal. Stick with us to the bitter end. So thank you. I would like to thank Twitch.tv. They've been so helpful, as well as with Asus ROG. Please follow them on Twitter. Give them a thank you. Let them know for you love how much they've been supporting the C Star League CSGO season. This is actually our first season, and we've got a lot more support than really I was expecting. So really, shout outs to Asus ROG and Twitch. You can follow us on Facebook at C Star League, as well as Twitter at the same handle, and follow our YouTube page at or actually Twitter and Facebook at Collegiate CSGO, excuse me, but our YouTube page at C Star League, as well as cstarleague.com for some Asus giveaways and a Twitch internship competition as well. So definitely worth checking that out, guys. Again, thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure casting for you guys tonight. I am Jay Zilk. You can follow me on Twitter at JZilk. Been casted by the lovely, the wonderful, the great CSL What's Wrong. Follow him as well. Hit up his Twitter. Give him some love. And we will be back Saturday for the final games, guys. This is it. This will be our last night before DreamHack, before the big LAN. So, you know, this will decide who's gonna make it, who's gonna get that invite. So be sure to stay tuned. That'll be Saturday at, I believe, 4 p.m. I will get that checked, and we'll type that in Twitch chat if there's any differences. But 4 p.m. Saturday Pacific time. Come follow us. Come check it out. It's gonna be awesome. See you guys Saturday.
Peace.